Are we really recording?
We're recording. We're at 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 5, 6, go.
Good morning, FlossTube.
Morning, FlossTube.
Wow. 28 years ago, we were getting ready for my wedding on this day.
I was watermelon. My mom was inside of the watermelon. You should find that picture. Do you have a wedding picture? Really, you should, Jenny. Oh, hey, I'm Nancy. This is Jenny.
And we're the Bougie Stitchers.
Oh, hey, Jenny.
Lots of people lately have commented about, hey, the Bougie sisters. And we are sisters, so it's totally fair. But yes.
And I kind of like her.
Nancy was my maid of honor. But when Nancy got married, she didn't wait for me to get to the wedding. No, she just did it and went.
We're lucky we didn't elope.
Anyways, we're happy you joined us. We are on FlossTube number 29. It's a Saturday morning. The sun is shining, though last night it was not during the game. It was cold and wet, and they won. So it's homecoming this week here in Sheridan. So
What a way to win.
yes, and above 9,000 feet, we have snow. So it's coming.
It's coming.
Which leads us to some of our plans later on. So we're super excited. But we always start with a moment of gratitude. And I think we kind of have a twofold one this FlossTube. So one, the Queen passed this week. And I don't know why, but I was crying at work. I wasn't like boohoo sobbing, but I was sad. Like it really impacted me because I think she's such an elegant leader. And, she was the queen. Like she is a ruler. Like in a time when women weren't accepted as that, she had to maneuver a lot of things. Marriage, family, representing the country. She had to change. I mean, if you think about it, they televised her, is it a coronation? I don't know when, but I mean, there was a lot of things. And then, I don't know if it's true or not, but there was the poem by an unknown person about her and Philip came to get her. And then, there's another one going around about how, she wished that Christ had come back when she was alive so she could lay her crown at his feet. Like, there's just a lot of things. Like, she was just a really classy woman. I'm sure that was only the public side of it. I'm sure there were flaws other ways. And I'm sure, she, like all of us, had to grow through her mistakes. So, but I just always thought she did it with grace. So, it's my moment of gratitude. I think female leaders are not often recognized. And so that was it. I think the second part we wanted to talk about was 9/11, which is tomorrow. And it's just that, that was a tragedy for our country. And you just, like Pearl Harbor in December, it's one of those things that always just kind of sticks with you, and you should keep in your mind, we are still, I don't think our world is still completely safe. And it's just not by, it's by a lot of terrorists, not just foreign terrorists. Like there are some domestic terrorists too. So I don't want to act like, just certain people are that way. And that is not what I'm offering. I'm just saying I just wish we were in a safe world. I wish everyone would treat everybody how they wanted to be treated. So that's where I'm at. What do you got?
Same thing. 9/11. 9/11 means different things to us, my family. My family. We lost a young lady last year. This year time, we were at Ranchi when we told them last time, and just keep your loved ones close and love on them every day, and maybe just contact them and say, hey, just thinking of you, just because that opportunity is taken
quicker than you want it to be. So, all right, well, that makes us sad. Let's talk about happy things.
So last night we were at a football game. I don't think Jenny got as wet as I did.
She is so full of it, because what she didn't understand is that the rain hit. I was like walking into the game. I had an umbrella, so like this half of me was dry, but my underwear were soaked through, and anybody knows wet underwear is terrible.
The only thing that was dry on me was where my thighs touched together. But I don't even think that was true.
I don't really think that's true.
I did, that's what I said. I think when I took my socks off, maybe the balls.
No, I'm sure they weren't. Because my
there wasn't a single thing. And I've never been so thankful to get into my pajamas last night. I was like, oh, yeah.
Okay, we were going to talk about FFOs, not your wet butt.
Well, yeah. And thank goodness I have hips or my pants would be down around my knees.
Yes, Nancy's on an amazing weight loss journey. The pants she had on that night were too big. So, but my FFO is Beulah the Witch by Finally a Farm Girl. And she is amazing and I love her. And I'm just happy that she's done. And so I just put some fabric on the back. This is a frame from Walmart. I think I got it in the cheap aisle, like back in the craft area, they have like little balsam things. But I just painted the frame black and then I scuffed it up and put a little stain on top of it and put a little bat on top. So she's done. Beulah is done.
Which one's this one? This is that lady from the screen door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
Screen door design.
This needed to go out, so we'll put a better picture in the back. But that the person should have it. The mail said it got there yesterday. So, yeah. That's how I finished it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you give her socks?
Yeah, socks and the bat.
How cute. So those bats we have at my store, and they come in like, there's 3 different designs. So we just thought they'd be fun to put on some cross stitching. So you did have.
Well, I have the same bat you have.
Yeah, there's like 3 different ones, but I thought the orange. I thought we needed the orange. All right, I need to make a note to get your picture for that. Sorry, I'll forget, and then you guys all say, "Oh, it'll be at the end," and you'll be like, "There's no pictures at the end, Jennifer." All right, so picture from Nancy. All right, FFOs. Do you have one or FOs?
I have 1. How many do you have?
I have 2.
Well, then you can start.
So camp is over. This I think they're on to sampler September, which I don't think we do, though I am kind of doing a sampler, I think. I don't know. Anyways, this is my second one by Chrissy, Finally a Farm Girl, and this is Abe, and he's done. Am I in the screen because I can't see? There we go. I stitched it just like she asked, except I made his head too skinny because I dropped a row somewhere in there. I don't know how, but whatever. And I used my colors just because I was shopping for my stash. But next year, I think I'm going to try to work on some red, white, and blue stitches because I realize I have a lot of Halloween. I don't really have anything for summer. So that'll be my goal, I think, sometime in the year to pick up some red, white, and blue. So that'll be one that's done. And then yesterday at our clearance sale, I picked up some red, white, and blue picks so I could maybe, you know. So I think Sherry normally does a camp in the middle of winter, a 1-month camp. So I'll get that bag ready for whatever that little treasure is going to be.
I kind of failed at camp. I did June and July, but August I just couldn't.
Well, you've got something else you're working on. All right, so what's your...
This is by October House, sweater weather. And I love sweaters, and I love it when it snows. So I'm going to learn how to blanket stitch down here. Or my goal is to learn how to blanket stitch. But you know what? Glue works as well, because that's what's on there right now.
So they're on there. They're secure.
Well, they're on there. They're not going anywhere, but I just thought a blanket stitch would just kind of tie it all together.
Yeah, that would look nice.
And then I love merino wool. So this is merino wool.
We call that menswear, the pattern. All right, is that it? Is that what you got? All right, well, my last FFO is my by Just Another Button Company. You know, some people iron their stuff. I am so proud of them. I'm just lucky to have it in a basket to get it in here.
Hey, and have it here.
And have, yeah, Nancy actually brought her stitching today. But it's Just Another Button Company. That is October's Cup of Tea. They have it's a monthly series. I really wanted September to be fabulous because it's my birthday month. And it wasn't as fabulous as I wanted it to be.
That's not October?
This is October.
Oh.
No, this is October. I didn't pick all of them. I got the ones that I loved. So.
Because October is my birthday month.
It is.
It's the best month.
So my birthday is the 28th.
50.
I will be 50.
5.
Nancy's is October 8th.
I will be 50.
She will not be 50. She's 3 years younger than I am. So we're 3 years and 10 days apart. All right. What do you got? Oh, whips.
I only have whips. And I only have 2.
Oh my gosh. Well, I got a ton.
Well, then you do half of yours.
Oh, come on.
And then I'll jump in with one and you do the other half and then I'll jump in with one.
All right. Well, let's just start with my temperature chart. So as we were complaining, it was super cold. It was actually in the 30s last night. It was chilly here. But
it wasn't there high. It was warmer here
yeah.
than it was in July.
So, but we have had... So last time you saw this is my temperature chart, like I said. It's by Christy's Design Corner, Dr. Christy. Anyways, here we are.
Oh, you did not do your Friday.
I did not stitch on it last week.
Here.
Yep, I did not stitch on it last week. So I did work on it Friday, but all I got was the shelf in. Normally I do a Sunday, kind of Sunday, Thursday type thing, or a Sunday, Wednesday type thing. But I just didn't, well, it was Labor Day last weekend. And so I just did some other things.
So you're behind is what I'm hearing, Jenny.
Well, I will be, but the next time you see, I should be all caught up. But we're still hot as heck. And we had a nice break last night. It was fall weather. It was football. It was raining. But it's supposed to be back up in the 80s
It was
tomorrow.
a bit chilly this morning at 4 o'clock when your dog thought he had to go on a walk.
Yeah, you could have sent him away. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you didn't, but you could have. All right, one of my second whips. I wanted this to be done, but I was so busy stitching all the Halloween stuff last week. I asked Steven, like, how many Halloween stitches do you think I have? He's like, at least 6. I was like, well, that was rude. That wasn't so enthusiastic husband. But this is my hands-on design. I started it
Yeah, take that closer.
well, where's the board?
I don't know.
I gave it to you.
Put it closer, Jenny. Put it closer.
Hey, don't. So this is hands-on design. It was her mystery stitch. It is complete. The whole pattern is out there. I'm not sure when she's going to release it. I think soon. So you could stitch it too if you wanted.
Oh, she even had a little bat.
My needle minder's a bat. So she's not done. It's really cute. That's all I'm going to say. It's really cute. And I'm super
Mine's
excited.
right here.
I'm super excited to get this done.
Oh, you even printed out the Floss drops.
I did, and I made some. So yeah, the stitch along came with floss drops, and they're super cute. And I just go get cardstock and print them on cardstock. Super cute. I will tell you, these really aren't my colors. I would have done them. I like a little bit darker, a little bit more rich color, but so I might stitch it again when I'm done, and then do something with that one. I do love it though, and I do like usually I wait till the mystery's over and then we start. We're pretty good at that, but I didn't this time, so that's what I got. All right, are we good? Oh no, I gotta do one more. So this doesn't have a lot of love, but you saw this earlier this year, and I'm working on the basket. So this is my laundry series, and I'm just trying to get the basket filled in.
Where's the basket? Oh, yeah,
it's at the bottom. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see because the other part of it isn't out there. But I would like to get this done and stuck in my laundry room, so I have till the end of the month to get it done in FFO.
To decorate your laundry room.
Yeah, don't you? Doesn't everybody decorate their laundry room?
There are a few of you out there.
There are. We talked about it earlier. You can go back and catch some of those videos, but
You're lucky if we get to empty the trash, the lint trash in ours.
No, my laundry room is right there. It's next to my bedroom. It has to be clean to make me happy, or like I won't be in it, and I'm the one that does the laundry. I mean, my husband and my son can do it too.
No, you told your son he had to do his football gear.
Yeah, today because I won't be here because we're going on an overnight trip.
And you have to work.
I have to work too. So I'm not going to be here today. And tomorrow I don't want to be stuck doing all the stuff, and he has to have it for Monday. So yeah. All right, what you got? What's one of yours? Friends.
No, Friends, I don't know where Friends right now is, Jenny. This is what
right there.
Oh, yeah, right there. This is what I'm working on with Sandy.
Stitching with Sandy.
Yeah.
Who we called Stacy forever, though her name is not Stacy.
But don't get too excited, except for I did get the little crow done and like some of the fence and this, and I just like it. So
hang on. You're not in the thing.
yeah, I think I am.
No, you know what? When you don't show it and hold it still, people get seasick. Oh, now she's particular.
Well, if you're gonna be like that.
Now she's like,
and it's in the cute bag that she made me.
Oh, she made that? I didn't realize that. Oh, I like Halloween Sandy. I'm just teasing.
That gets you in trouble.
I know it does. It's like when you're a commander and you say, this office needs to be painted. Like you walk into somebody's office, the next thing you know, the CE's over there painting an office. You're like, no, it's not on the schedule. Why are you doing that? Well, you said it needed to be painted. Yeah, put it on the list. Think about it. Don't do it. Felt bad. Careful what you ask for. All right, so guess what I did this is why I didn't get a whole lot done last week. I could not put this puppy down because I'm trying to get it done before my birthday.
Oh, this was last year's birthday start.
This was Nancy's last year birthday start.
And over a little bit. There you go.
And I just worked my little fanny off on her. I tell you what, I had to take out handlebars. I had to restitch a couple things. There was a color that's supposed to be right here. I didn't understand it, so I didn't make it that color. I don't know. Like I said, she just makes me happy, and I was trying to get her done. But I think in the next few weeks, if I just take my time with her, she'll be done. So
yeah, because you only have her to do.
I only have one witch, the little clouds up here, and the words.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, I think in a couple weeks I'll have it done.
If we ever get back down to my house, you'll see mine.
Yeah. So we went over our schedule for the next few weeks. We got a lot going on. But I think we'll still be on schedule to print. Just probably not at Nancy's house for a couple of weeks. Oh, I love your colors.
Yeah, well, it's kind of actually funny.
You didn't mean it to be that color?
No, I was just lazy. But I'll tell you about it here in a minute.
Here, I'll hold it. You can talk about it.
So this is now done on an 18 count where I started on a 16 count. 16 was just big. And it doesn't normally...
Well, I'm trying to make sure that they can see the whole thing. Like, to do a panoramic. Am I close?
Yeah, you're good. And then up here, there's blue flowers. And I like blue flowers, except for I thought I had picked all mine. And when I went to do it, I'm like, oh, crap. And I looked to my side, and I'm like, oh, there's blue. And that's how I just picked blue.
That's beautiful. Yes, I really like it.
But I probably only have like a quarter here to do.
Yeah, this side doesn't take very long. And you know, so be careful here, because this one, look at the pattern. One of these isn't the same. And I think you're close. No, keep.
No, this is one other way.
No.
Yeah, right here. The switch?
No. Keep going. It's the next one. Right there.
Oh, it crosses.
Yeah, just make sure you...
No, but it'll switch colors, so I'm still on this first color.
Oh, okay. Well, when you get here, note that it changes a little bit.
Noted.
Noted, because I had to rip out. That's what when you stitch with friends, your friends call you and tell you these things. Like, don't get excited about the pattern, because the pattern will change. Or, hey... Oh, did I tell you that? Oh, I told you that last time, right? Did we talk about it last time? About my Quaker? It's done.
Where is it?
I left it at the shop.
Jenny.
Well, I left it at the shop for a reason. It was beautiful. The colors, the framing, they did an exquisite job. Except the haunted house. So, you know, in the pattern, the haunted houses are like right here. They were supposed to do a cutout of a haunted house on this side, and they did the haunted house on this side. So it looked awful heavy on this side instead of diagonal. So so they're going to redo the top frame, the top mat for me.
Oh.
So nothing bad. Is this your needle from somewhere?
Probably.
I only offer because I stepped on one of these dull needles that actually go into your foot. All right.
Oh, it's one of my little ball ones, too.
Oh, yeah, don't lose that one. That's expensive.
Very expensive. And I actually lose the ball off of them. I don't even have that problem.
All right, and my last whip that I have is my Lady Halloween. So last year, I saw Daylene from Grateful Stitching, right? Grateful Stitching. Daylene has been a fabulous follow along with us. And her support for our channel has been amazing. But I just feel...
We still haven't gotten those dang cookies, though.
Well,
have you ever watched her cookies? My mouth, like, flies.
Right? She starts every FlossTube with whatever she made that week. And she's like a super uber healthy eater. And so, I mean, you go back, follow her story. She's got a great story. To say that, though, she doesn't...
She makes me hungry.
She doesn't use sugar. There's a lot of things she doesn't use. But her desserts and her treats look fabulous. We always talk about that. But I am working on Lady Halloween. Oh, it's right there, Nancy. I stuck it. And I'm doing...
got a lot done.
I'm doing my color change. Well, that's why I didn't get... Oh, we are all over it this morning. That's what we get for getting up early to do this.
Lack of sleep.
So... She is so fun to stitch.
She's really cute.
She's only supposed to be like in 3 colors. So I put some purple and some green in there just because I thought, I don't know, I just wanted a little bit different. The white just doesn't show up. I had white in there too.
What is that, 16?
18.
Oh, look at
I am totally, I'm
surprised you didn't go to linen.
I'm not there yet.
Oh, and I switched clubs from Fortnite 13 to 18. I'm so excited.
14 to 18, huh?
No. 32 to 18. Because I can't switch on linen.
You always, though, when you stitch on linen, end up trying to do a 1/1. Because
I try to do whatever I want. Like, this might work this way.
Anyways, we all have our quirks. Nancy's is
I have a lot of them.
But this is a Jordan, was it Purvey? I think. Anyways, she is a super easy stitch. They give the directions. There's only 3 colors. They have DMC 310, 317, and 318. I've added a few more. And they did it on... This one is on antique white, but on the back they show it on dark too. So, I'll tell you.
Okay, I'm just going to take a picture. So, I think I have this one at the house, and I was going to do it with you guys. Except for I keep forgetting. So, if I take a picture, I'll be like, oh, I need to do something with it.
But not until you get your friends done.
No, my friends, you guys, is truly my stitch. I got a little bit of the haunted house done because I think that deserves to have a little bit of time too. But it's friends, and some more friends.
All right. Well, that's all our stitching for this week. So the rest is just our normal gossip. All right. Let's gossip. Did you working on Whip Go at all?
No.
We're gonna can Whip Go for the rest of the year. Jessie Marie, your Whip Go is
great idea,
amazing. But all of the things I have on my Whip Go are left on my Whip Go. So in my plans to stitch for the rest of the week, or the rest of the year. So I'm just going to do them in season now. I think he has football on. All right. So we're just going to take the Whip Go section out. And I think maybe we'll think about that for next year if we want to. If not, we'll think about it. We'll talk. We'll discuss amongst ourselves. All right. Plans. Oh, we got some serious plans, don't we?
We do. We'll start with our birthday plans.
Yes, let's start with our birthday plans.
This is our birthday plans. We're going to do the same one.
So instead of doing 2 different stitches like we did last year, we started one and started one. What we decided to do is do the same one and start them between our birthdays. So somewhere on or about 1 October, we are going to do this stitch. This stitch is by Rebel Stitcher, Colleen, a friend of ours. She was so sweet to sign our patterns. I got mine at StitchCon. You ordered it.
No.
You got the garden at StitchCon.
No, I got this at StitchCon.
You better go back and check. I think you ordered it second.
Maybe. I got it, though.
I mean, just saying. Because we decided it was going to be ours. And we can't pass the pattern. Oh, speaking of pass the pattern, did you bring the witches?
No.
I'm gonna... It's all right. I'll be
sure
at you.
Didn't.
If I don't get it by the 25th, I'm going to take it from your house when I drop off my dog.
Okay.
All right. But neither one of us have it kitted up yet.
Yeah, I love it kitted.
But we are going on a retreat this week.
Yes.
And so we're super excited about that. And we're hoping to be able to find the things for it. So that's our... So if you want to do it, it's the Women of Honor SAL. I think there's already a Women of Honor SAL out there. We're just going to jump on that bandwagon and stitch these for our birthdays.
Yes.
Now, are you doing the border or not? Are you not? You're not doing the bird.
I'm not doing the bird. I just don't like birds, you guys.
So
I'm going to right now. Either the plan is to do another one of these down here
because you've got 3 women in your family, you, Emma, and Kenna.
Well, I wouldn't put my name on there. That's kind of. I think it's kind of tacky. But
why would
maybe
it be tacky?
I don't know. That's just what I think. But I haven't quite decided who I'm going to put on here yet. But then if I need to switch these out and then a list of names. Or I could do this as is and then put their names in here. There's a lot of different options.
Or you could do this flower-ish thing.
I like the flower
Here,
thing.
I know, and do it opposite. So do that.
But let's be 100% honest. This is probably like a 7-year plan for me. So, I mean, I can do a lot from then. And then maybe I'll be semi-good. And I can do whatever I want.
You stitch fine.
What's your plans, Jenny?
I am gonna keep some of the women on here. I'm gonna change some of them. I think I want to put the military women, like General McLean. I'd like to get her on here. My girlfriend Kirsten Aguilar just made general officer, and she's a really good friend of mine. So I think I'd like to go back and
My name will look really good right here.
it sure will. But I'm gonna break it up into I think what I'd like to do is break it up.
Like work, family, friends?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so I just, and I don't know. There's a lot of them on here I do love already.
Me too.
But I think like I'd like to put the queen on here. There's a few I'd like to switch up. So I think Colleen, if you go back to Rebel Stitcher Design, a Rebel Stitcher, and see why Colleen picked some of the ones she picked, I think it's a great story.
Yeah, and Colleen wants you to
she
personalize it. In this kit, it tells you
how to, and it gives you the alphabet.
Yeah.
So
she wants to make it your own.
Yeah. But that's why I thought it was one that's important to us. Also, what needs to be kitted up is our Christmas start.
Well, you have to get that closer. It's a pirate. Arr.
So my youngest, Drew, loves the pirates. So I thought we'd just whip that one up. So we're going to start that one December with Memphis Sarah.
Mm-hmm. And the lady from Montana, why can I never remember her name?
The mouse potato design?
Mm-mm. Other side of the state. We met her at StitchCon.
I told you, do not ask me people's names in the
Somebody
middle of
has
a video.
To remember it. I remember your guys' face, and I remember...
And I'm happy, like... I do, like, I'll remember it, like, this afternoon. I'll text her the name this afternoon. If I'm going to talk about a name on here, I want to write it down so that I don't screw it up. Because, like I said...
She did ask me that, and I
Or Sandy with Stacy for, like, 2 weeks.
I did ruin that one.
The other thing I want to think about is... I want to finish this. But I don't know how. I don't know if I just want to put it in, like, a small little quilt, like, and hang it up across... Well, you can't see, but...
Oh, that would be cute. But you could... flip it. Well, Jenny will put it in at the end.
Anyways, on the back side of my camera, I have a wall of quilt, and they're all summer right now. And so I thought, well, I should maybe do something for fall. So I thought about stitching a pumpkin, putting a pumpkin patchwork together, and putting it up there.
You should do the Ohio Stars because those are similar to that.
Oh yeah, I guess I could. Anyways, I have Halloween material and I love it. So I thought, well, I could do that. So maybe I'll do that. Monday's my sew day. It's like the only day now that I have to sit in my room where my husband's at work and I don't feel guilty about ignoring him. Because when I get in the mode here, I put a Netflix thing on. I just binge watch. I'm in here sewing. Sometimes I forget to walk the dog. It's all fine. The other thing I want to do is we wanted to ask this question. If you were going to do the moose with us, because our friend Tammy, she's in North Dakota, right? She's in one of the Dakotas.
Yes.
I think she's in North Dakota. And it's going to snow there soon. Like, we have snow.
Like tomorrow, possibly.
Probably.
It's going to snow. I mean, it snowed yesterday in Wyoming.
Yeah. So, what we wanted to say...
Was it 9,000 or 10,000?
9,000 feet. Above 9,000 feet, they got snow. We have this moose that we talked about that Memphis Sarah, like, made us get. She didn't make us.
No, she did.
She showed it. We were like, buy now. I bought mine from the UK. It cost a little more.
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com has got it. It comes fully kitted.
Oh, I like that Northern Star.
Okay, focus, young Jedi, focus. This is the moose. He's fabulous. All the stuff comes with it. Like all the stuff.
And all these little like smoke little things.
Yeah,
super cute.
But what I think I'm going to try to do real quick is find a 18 count. I mean, all the material, all the stuff comes with it. Like, you must know. You don't need anything. But it's 14 count. And I literally sent all my 14 count fabric to Mel. I was like, or not all of it. I kept a couple pieces. But I was like, yeah, I love 18 count. So I'm going to grow up. question of the day is, if you're going to stitch the moose with us, do we start it on our first snow day, or meaning, because that's what Two Needles Pulling Thread did. They have a snow stitch. So
a lot of people have a snow stitch, and then I always forget her name, the Kansas City girl in the Colorado World, she has a snow stitch that she does that snow queen.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
those fairies. We're gonna give a fairy away here today, but those fairies. All right, and then we've got our retreat, and so we're super excited. We are going. It's about 2 hours. Nancy and I will 2 hours right in the middle of the state.
Emma's going with us.
Emma's going to go with us. You saw Emma. She was a guest host when Nancy decided she needed to go watch a swim meet last year, which she should have. I'm not saying that. I'm just teasing her. But so we're going to meet, I guess, 42 other women. We're super excited. It's a smaller retreat than StitchCon. And oh, by the way, I was so having heart palpitations on, was it Wednesday, when everyone was signing up for StitchCon?
Like, okay.
I got on the wait list. My wait list is complete. I'm there. And I was like, oh, I'm so sad. But we had to be mature about it. And my boss...
We have family responsibility.
Yes. And Nancy had come in to the store yesterday for a few minutes while I was working, and I introduced her to my boss. And we were talking about not going to StitchCon and how it's like the... of StitchCon of stitching retreats. So we're super excited though to try a small, more intimate retreat. And I think we've already got plans for 24. We're planning on going to Stacy's Beach Please retreat in February of 24. Because it's cold in Wyoming in February, and we've already, well, it doesn't really bother me either, but it's nice for a change.
The little brother lives across the state of Florida, so we were going to make it like
across
a family.
The state or in the same? I think they're on the same side. I think they're just...
I don't know, Florida. I've been to Disney World, but...
Yeah, I think they're... Well, Drew was born in Florida, but that doesn't mean anything. All right, haul. What you got for haul, sister?
Well, typical Nancy, I left my haul at the house. But, except for when I walked in the house, I did stop and get these. These are these newest, latest, and greatest. I didn't even take it out of the plastic.
I know. People are cussing your name right now to include your sister.
Sorry. But yeah, we're going to talk about what the hype is on these.
The hype being why everyone likes square hoops? Or the hype
No,
being...
I don't think it's... I think...
I've never heard of these. What are they? What are they called?
Oh, Jenny.
Well, you sprung it on me.
This word.
Nerge.
Nerge plastic.
Square needle hoop.
I can't even get it out of here. But yeah, it's supposed to be as tight as the Q-snaps, but not as quite as big.
But you want to know what I like about the Q-snaps? Because it all like will loosen up. You just got to rotate it and it tightens back up. You just got to adjust it.
I think all these, all you do is have to tighten here.
All right, well, you can...
But I'm going to try it and see if I like it.
So, Missy, or Kathy, maybe it was Missy, well, we were out one day. We're on a Snapchat, or not a Snapchat, a
group chat.
A group chat, thank you. And she's like, you must have this. Putting the boo in bougie. I don't know if I'm going to get it done this year, but it's by Cherry Hill, right? Yeah, Cherry Hill Stitchery.
I like Cherry Hill.
I do
her
too.
more and more.
But
in all fairness, I just learned about her with Emma's birthday stitch.
I'm super excited to get that in the lineup because we're bougie, right? I also am still a fat quarter shop Nancy Quidollar clubs. Well, most of them anyways, but I'm not yet. I'm not there. And this was their yellow and I was super excited. They're just I feel like I need them in my life. And he stitched me. I'm in her Fabric of the Month club, and this one is this is Water Nymph. And I'm not gonna lie, I emailed her and said, I love your colors. And Brandy was super sweet about it. I said, but I need neutrals. Like, just send me the neutral things because I want a stash. And these are like specific, right? Like you're gonna have to just, in my opinion, you can, but where neutral, you can pretty much lay it out and put any stitch on it. So she hooked me up and changed my club to neutrals. And last but not least on my haul, I got the Holiday Cross Stitch magazine, the ornament one.
I will have to look at that before I leave.
You can take it with you if you want and look at it later. Anyways, there are some in here that I think are pretty cute. I've already got a lot of my smalls picked out though for the exchanges I'm doing for over the holidays. So I'm just going to keep this in my stash because there, like I said, there are a lot of cute ones this year. Was pleasantly surprised. This is one I think once my subscription stops, I don't know that I'm going to keep it up because you can buy these in the store pretty easily at Joann's. So I will just, and others, like other places too. But I will, one thing I do like is they do send some recipes in the back. I do like that because I'm a recipe person. Anyways, there are some cuties and
You told me last time I couldn't look at through it till we were done.
I was going to show this one thing that I thought was super cute. So just chill. Because I'm not a big snowman person.
I like snowmen because you can leave them out in January and February.
I just leave my gnomes out. Like, this one speaks to me. This guy right here.
He's cute. I like him in the pajamas here in the back.
Let's see if it's this guy. Anyways, there's some super cute ones in here. It's nice smalls. Nice. Those are nice ones to have when you're doing an exchange. All right. What do you have?
I have a gift that my friend gave me that I want to share.
We have lots of Happy Mail and gifts in here.
Right? Oh, it's right here. So my friend Becky, we've talked about her quite a bit. I was her bartender. Well, I was actually not her chosen bartender, but I had so much fun being her bartender at her daughter's wedding.
Yeah, so her daughter got married. It was so fun to watch them.
But this is what she gave me, this whole thing. There's 2 patterns.
Wait, open it all up.
It's amazing.
What you got? Oh, I love that.
And it's kitted.
I just want the pattern when you're done. That is super cute.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Teresa Kogut.
We love her.
We do. Along with Teresa Kogut.
No, those are 5-inch squares.
2 5-inch squares.
Oh, and a Christmas one. Is it Teresa too?
Yep.
Or is it? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And in the back, it'll show you all the
patterns. This is for you, before I forget.
Oh, thank you.
And these alpha bitties, when you're quilting, you put these.
Give me this.
I got it, Jay. You put these on there from Back Quarter Shop. You put them on there so it marks who you are.
Yeah, it marks your pattern. So you, like, if you've got like 5 blocks you're trying to put together, you can pull your A pieces, your B pieces, and your C pieces.
But this is also Becky. Becky made this.
Becky's a beautiful seamstress. She's in our quilt chicks.
She's what my husband calls the gaggle.
As we get to chatting, and I sometimes have to put my phone on vibrate because my husband's like, "What are we doing? I'm watching a movie." And I'm like, "I'm sorry." Put it on silent so I can still keep up. All right, so I got lots of birthday cards that have come in the mail in the last couple of days, but yes, my sister did that. My very first one is a card that was made by his Nana, our mom, but it was from my dog nephew, made her. So I thought that was super sweet. And Mom, the card is awesome. Okay, here we go. We received from Lisa this fabulous giveaway. So this, I think, will be our next giveaway. It is this year's Halloween cross stitch magazine. There's a lot of awesome stitches in it. I love this. She sent some 32 count linen Zweigart.
Nice.
She sent these patterns from Stitching with the Housewives. It's their home blocks. So, there's the swaps, right?
But you have to start with this one.
So
yes?
so you stitch home, and then the O gets changed out with these different ones.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yes. Super excited to offer those. And we last time, first of all, I'm very proud of everyone who got their names in. Everything is gone. Nancy didn't get the bag. But we talked about that patriotic Santa that we gave away. We have another one to give away. So we'll stick that in a Christmas stitch giveaway. But she was so sweet and generous to send this to us. And she sent this awesome card.
Anyone who was in home ec when we were,
I was not in home ec.
You weren't?
God, no. I was in science and math. I was like, I'm
I
not
was
taking...
science and math and home ec and marching band, and I was like the word goober running across my forehead.
There was no home ec in my life. We did 4-H. I was like, I'm not doing home ec. Like, we could cook. We could sew. Home ec was not what I was doing. I was not going to learn to take care of a damn egg because I was not birthing babies.
I guess I didn't do that.
I think
Very nice.
I think we had to, didn't we?
If
Anyways.
we did, I don't remember that one. I didn't put that in my useless bank of knowledge.
Everyone watch around with those stupid eggs. Babysitting the egg. Because they were in freaking science class, these guys trying to like pawn the egg off on people to watch their egg. I was like, I'm touching your egg. I'm touching no man's egg. All right. We also, so that was from Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa.
So so Sherry is so sweet. She sends us a card, and this one just came at the right time. So she, you know, sends us a nice note, but I just love her collecting her cards, her postcards. She's in Scotland. Like, I don't know if she just gets to travel the world or there's a job involved, but Sherry, I love getting your cards. So I'll leave that out so we can look at it. Okay, so Lisa, all right. We have a birthday gift for Nancy and I. This is such a sweet and generous gift. So our friend Jessica, I say our friend, like, I can't wait to meet Jessica.
Does Jessica have a company?
I think Jessica does. And it is Como Stitches. But she was so generous and sent us each, because our birthdays are coming up, a project bag. So whichever one you want, sis, because I love them both. I knew that was you were going to pick that one. Because I'm a blue and yellow. These are more Nancy's colors, more muted.
But I do like that one too.
I know, I love them both.
And she put...
No, wait, yeah, there's some... This is a whole setup. Like, look at this.
This is like a Nancy, so I make these, and Jenny makes these. So this is like a boom together.
Look at the coordinating fabrics.
Snaps.
So you put your floss or your extra things.
Your scissors. I always put my scissors at least in there. So
this is where your extra floss goes.
Same matching. Very nice.
I love these. But she did have a generous offer for us, so we'll talk about that when we But I do want to say she does have a Etsy store at Como Stitches.
Very nice. Thank you.
And so
thank you.
If you like these bags as much as I am 100% sure you're going to like these bags, go check out her Etsy store. Anyways, Jessica, thank you so much. These are fabulous. Very excited to open those. I was like, I'm opening them. And then I didn't open them till yesterday. But then it was in tissue paper and I thought, oh, there's going to be somebody who's got those little things in their ears. And when you unravel
earbuds.
Yeah. And your tissue paper's like chalkboard. All right.
Why does the English march like this? Never mind. Sorry.
I don't know why they march the way they march. But it's their tattoo. So I love it. If you ever get a chance to go to the tattoo at the Marine headquarters in Washington, D.C., I think it's on a Tuesday and Thursday night in the summertime. You must go. All right, BFF. Shelby from Floss with Coffee. Of course,
coffee, floss, you can't go wrong.
What's wrong with that? She's only got about 7 out there. Her and her husband have an Etsy shop. It is Scarlet Sky Designs, and they do a lot of the wood backgrounds that we like to mount our cross stitch on. And so she's got a fun little story, and she taught her stepdaughter to stitch. In fact, she pawned off a border on her. Like that woman.
I think she did. She said she didn't, but I think she did.
She's genius. I mean, I don't have a stepdaughter in my life, but if I did, I'd be like, come sit with me and do this border.
But she's a coach and a librarian. I mean, yeah. We know that's...
Nancy's, it checked all the boxes for Nancy. But I was super excited. And I love the fact that she took a break from social media. And
to be with her family,
to be with her family. I think that's important stuff. So, super. But anyways, if you get a chance, she'll be in the description box below. But Shelby with... Floss with Coffee.
And talking about our BFF, not that our list is getting long because it's getting quite long, but if there's somebody that we think we should maybe do a shout out to or something, go ahead and put comments on it and we'll definitely give them. I mean, everyone deserves it. We only have one.
we are all about like
straightening somebody's crown.
That's right. You have to, but you got to find them, right? And
right.
There's a lot of floss tubers, and some of the people that we've made our BFFs have had to take a break, or they've moved to a different platform. Like lots of things happen. But you know, if you can still connect with them on Etsy or not Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, like lots of ways. So,
and if you have a BFF out there, it actually makes it sound really bad. Like on our time. We don't have a ton of time to watch a ton of floss tubes all the time.
Yeah, especially now with football and all that stuff going on.
But if there's somebody out there that we should watch, go ahead and...
Yeah, send us a note. We'd love to hear about it.
Yep.
All right, quilts. You have working on any quilts?
I have to pick mine up from the quilter, my baby quilt, and get the binding on it, probably today or tomorrow. And
get it in the mail?
No.
Do you have to mail it? You just have to hand it off?
Just hand it off.
I'm working on my first t-shirt quilt. It's right there. I'm not going to bring it over. I will show it next time. My goal is to have the top... the blocks are all done. I just have to lay them out and put them together.
I will send you pictures of my 3 t-shirt quilts that I've done.
Well, let's do that the next time we...
Well, I'll just send them to you and you can put top them at the bottom. Or at the back.
Bottom. Yeah, when I show my... The next time when I show my t-shirt quilt, we'll do that.
Oh. And the things we learn.
Well, maybe you'll see it. Maybe you won't on this one. All right, let's do our wheel.
You don't want to do our exchange first?
Oh, we should do our exchange.
So Jenny and I are in an exchange, and we just happen to draw each other's names. But here, Jenny.
No, we don't. No, it's not. Donna assigns our name, and it was our turn to be together.
What did I say?
You said we drew them. We don't draw.
Oh, but this is no. Stop. This is part of your birthday present. So this is part of it. I wrapped it so nicely. Here you go.
So I'm gonna open a birthday present.
Yeah.
Okay. I love presents. So.
Because it's gonna come in stages.
You did not.
I did.
I got them, guys. Add to cart.
Ching.
These ladies are like my role model. I love them. These two and Annie. So this is Just Keep Stitching. If you don't know, Steph and Pam. Oh, these are beautiful. Did you get a set too? Oh, you are very generous. So there was a lady named Pam that contacted them. They sell them in their Etsy store, so don't feel like you can't get them if you wanted them. But they're all their sayings. 'Cause math. I don't know how Steph does it. Mail call. Happy finishes, everyone. They're so sweet. Anyways, these are fabulous. Thank you so much. Boy, that was disciplined to wait. Right now, are we exchanging?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
you go first. I won't look. You go first.
Oh, it's a tree.
Oh, you know.
Isn't that good that I know?
Well, I was worried because so her August Doble is Sasquatch, right? Bigfoot.
Yes.
And he needs a tree.
Do you want to know what my mater did?
Oh God, no! Don't tell. Don't what?
Mm-hmm.
He got a hold of one.
No, Mater's very good. He doesn't chew up anything.
No, he is not good. He is the most spoiled, rotten, naughty dog in the world. And Jack and I love him.
And as I'm opening up something from Colleen, she's like, "Oh, I give Mater a hug for me." I know this is no joke, you guys. I flip and turn this way, my whole backyard, and I'm like, my whole Sasquatch bowl is on the backyard, in the porch, in the backyard, in the garden. I mean, they were just everywhere, and there's not that many things. And then I stuffed my pillow. He even got that through the doggy door. But thank you, Jenny. I do like my tree.
Well, I figured you could use it a lot of seasons, so I didn't make it overly Christmassy.
I actually almost bought this yesterday. I really did. I looked at it and I put it down. And I'm like, thank you so much, Jenny.
Well, so she totally skipped over. We were at our last quilt retreat with Amy and Becky, and no one knows about these quick clips. If you're a quilter and you use safety pins, these things save your fingers. I don't remember who showed them to me. And maybe it was Pat Sloan. I love Pat Sloan. Her quilting tips are spot on. But anyways. All right. So I've been making that tree, and I like have because you got to use a long needle, because I'm a cross stitcher and I'm a sewer. My needles are like this long. Even my quilting needles are a little longer. This needle I had to use to fix that thing together was like this long, and I like right down to my thumb.
I like it.
I was crying. What do I have? Oh, I love these. Oh, shut the...
Well, yeah, you gotta open it.
I don't want to.
It's not glued together.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Is it not perfect?
Are you gonna cry?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna ruin my makeup. I mean, I really don't have that much on it. I love it. My favorite color is blue. I love it. Thank you. Maybe my damn tree back. I gotta do something different.
No, because Jenny, I'll tell you, I was really on the struggle bus with this. I did this like 3 times, and I'm like, you know what? Heck, I'm just gonna glue it. I tried to flip it over and like make it nice, and that didn't work. But
It's perfect.
Yep.
I need pinking shears is what I need.
you know whose pinking shears those are? Those were Mimi's pinking shears. That's the only one I have, and they don't work really good. You can see that they get stuck.
That's amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you can glue that on there if you wanted to, and I was going to.
Yeah, I think I'll put a little so it doesn't.
And eventually you should get buttons, but I forgot to order them until like 3 days ago, so
it's fine.
couldn't come.
I love it. Thank you. All right. Should you want to do our wheel or you want to do our giveaways? I mean, they've stuck with us this long.
Let's do our giveaways.
All right, so we have quite a few giveaways.
I don't know how we missed that.
I don't know. We totally skipped it. I don't know. It's all right. If you've stuck with us this long, you deserve to know about the giveaways.
There's
all
some
right.
good ones.
There is. So our first one is a memorabilia.
That was given to us by a friend,
from
which we're giving it to you.
Ada, the garden party. And so if you would like to stitch her, the keyword is garden, because she's the garden fairy. Though I know gardens, everyone's about to harvest their gardens if they're not already.
But if they're on South Hemisphere,
they're getting ready to plant them. So we thought, all right, gardens it is. The second one we're going to give away is home. The keyword is home because it's a Lizzie Kate Bless This Home. It was also given to us by a generous viewer. And we're throwing in some floss drops. And I think these were also given to us from a generous viewer, or they came out of one of my things and I was like, I'm never going to use these. I can't remember which, and I apologize. But everything, like when we get them, because they're not open, like they're not been used. But sometimes you just know you're not going to use something, so you like, we should pass it on.
Pass it on to you.
The second one is fall, because in the Northern Hemisphere, we are entering fall. And I say that because I've got to mail things to Romania and Australia now. And it's been fun to connect with stitchers.
Well, Romania would still be fall.
Yeah,
Australia
I'm just saying that, you know, we're around the world here. And so it's just been fun. Romania got her package, though. That was cool. All right, so we're going to give away a Bent Creek. This is Hen. This is one I stitched early on in my life. And then the Gather In.
And he's really cute.
Or Gathering Acorn, sorry. Again, also given to us. This one was mine. This one was by a generous viewer. So this one will be together. It'll be fall. And we're going to give away something in preparation for Christmas. So we would like you to say, what are you stitching on? We'll say Christmas because that's what this is, but you can tell us about your holiday stitches because maybe you're not stitching Christmas, maybe you're stitching Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. There's a lot of things you can stitch on to get prepared and prepare for the December holidays. So one is Esther by Kathy Barrick. She's an awesome, and then the other one is a Prairie Schooler, and it's the Manger. And you can do this so many different ways. I think 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, Oh Christmas Tree, and then the Manger. So that's like 3 Christmas carols all. It's called a Christmas Samplers, I guess. And this was also given to us by a generous viewer. So those are the 4 things that we are going to give away. There's a 5th one. One of, so we've talked to you about Miss Johns before, and she has given us a baby blanket that you can cross stitch on. We know there's a lot of talented viewers out there that would probably are stitching something for grandchildren or maybe their own firstborn. So if you are interested in stitching on a baby blanket, and it's, I don't know what size it is, probably
large,
14. I'm not sure.
Large.
But anyways, there are the colors. If you're interested in stitching on a blanket, just put the word blanket in and we'll just do a random and we will get that sent in the mail too. Because we want to make sure that if you've given us something that we get it, we're starting to move it out into the world and not in my box of giveaway stuff. So, all right. And then last but not least, holy smokes, I got to go to work in 45 minutes. We better get this wrapped up. Let's do our wheel.
Wheel of Doom.
Oh, somebody sent us mail too.
And you know what? We did not. We have not used our pointers at all. 50, 50, 50. Oh, you
Just
put
for
this
you.
down.
Oh yeah, just for you, sister.
Earmuffs, Jenny. Earmuffs.
No, you deserve that one. Memorable parenting moment. Oh, I got a great one. So I'm not your nice mom. I mean, I don't think I'm a bad mom, but I'm not your, oh, let me make everything better. I'm more a pull up your big girl panties and get on with the show. I think we're both like that.
Mm-hmm.
But my oldest son, Dan, is a swimmer. And I just was angry with him. And I probably shouldn't have been. But he wasn't making a decision. Have we talked about this? My swim moment with him?
I don't think so.
Anyways, he was, we weren't even sure if he was going to launch to college. Like, we were just like, he does things on his own little.
Beats to his own drum.
Amen. Oh my word. Like, I'm more of a, I won't say an Uber planner, but I like to plan. But
no,
anyways.
She's like A, B, C, and D, and you don't divert.
You can divert because I have diversions, but I've already thought them through. Anyways, my child is not that way. So anyways, I looked at him one day and I was just mad because he wasn't making a college decision. And I said, you do realize you are not Michael Phelps. Like, you are not going to be, your life goal, you are not going to be an Olympic swimmer. You need to pick a damn college and go. And it was really hard for us to help him because we thought we were going to Korea as a family on a military move at that time. We didn't know for sure, but we thought that's what the tea leaves were saying. And come to find out, we didn't go. But to say that, I was really kind of ticked off about him. Well, fast forward, he did pick a college. He did go there because they recruited him for swimming. It's a small college, so they didn't pay him to swim. They gave him an academic scholarship. But he's there happily swimming at Randolph College. He comes home his freshman year, and he's like, his retainer is really bothering him, his permanent retainer they put in the bottom. And so we sent him to somebody, an orthodontist, whoever it was, we had to send. We found somebody and to remove it because it was really bothering him. And the guy was like, the doctor was like, well, let's take a look here. He goes, I think we have a bigger problem. So he's got this machine, whatever. My kid is a state champion swimmer, college swimmer, has been swimming with a deviated septum probably his entire life. I don't know when. So he's got like 30% oxygen intake through his nose. Now, as you're a swimmer, you can't breathe through your mouth, right? You have to breathe through your nose because you're underwater, blowing out bubbles. Anyways, my poor kid, could you imagine his performance had in his peak training years, he'd been able to use his nose to breathe. In the meantime, his mother's like, you're just mediocre. Just pick a damn college and go. Parenting moment of the year there.
I think I have you beat, Jenny.
You probably do. But I've got more, but that's the one that came to mind right away.
I have two, and I'm going to be honest. So we were raised kind of like this, and we parent that way. Put some dirt on it and move on.
That's right. Like, we don't coddle.
Emma is going to her preschool interview, which is at a Catholic church, and she falls down, and I brush her off, and she looked super cute. You know, she has her bibbies on, and as a mom, I'm really proud that she's super cute.
Beautiful woman, but she was so cute as a baby.
And all of a sudden, I brush her off. I get him in the car, and we're driving to town. And she's like, "Me okay? Me okay? Me okay?" And I'm like, "Emma, you're fine." And she's like, "I'm fine, Mom." You know, in that little, "I'm fine." She truly has blood running down her face onto her white shirt. Me okay? Me okay? So we had to turn around, and I had to take the rock out. But we're not done with rock stories. McKenna, I was an EMT, right? So I'm working and, you know, I get a call saying, you know, Nancy, we tried to get this rock out of her knee. Can you please come? Okay, so I came. I did get the rock out. The rock, no joke, you guys, was, I mean, remember she was like 3? It was this big. Yeah. Got the rock out. She didn't even cry.
She's tough.
But she has a scar on her leg.
Just broke my pencil. Play with your stupid finger and not my pencil. She broke my pencil.
Yeah. So.
Very expensive pencil, but damn it.
Compassion on a parenting is not. We're really like throw some dirt on it.
No. Well, just this week I made my kid cry. He brings home his senior football pictures. And I was like, he'd had a day at school. So the team is doing great. But it's growing, Pete. It's learning each other. It's a new team from last year because all the seniors graduate, right? So there's a lot going on. He brings up his senior pictures, and I was like, these aren't as good as last year's, and you could just see he's trying to keep his composure. And I was like, well, I mean, they're fine, but I really like last year's pose better. And to say the least, he'd had a crappy day. He was, there was arguing in English over there's debating in English, but some of these kids don't like civil debate. They just want to be right. Then there was a football meeting that didn't go the way one of the other seniors, they're all kind of poking at each other. And one of the other seniors looked at Drew and said, well, what are you doing for the team? And Drew is giving 100% to this team, but he's the new kid on the block still after a year. Him and there's one other guy that are the newest kids on the team. They joined last year. And all these other kids that grew up together. Anyways, so he was having a moment, and then I just added salt to the like, these aren't very good. So there we are. All right, we're off to a quilt retreat. We'll probably do a little filming there, but we'll see you in 2 weeks. Question, do we do the moose? I know Tammy's going to say we should just start when it snows, because I think we're all excited. And Tammy did this beautiful project bag. I mean, if you want to do 2 more, we'd happily accept them, Tammy. I loved her material she picked. And it was really appropriate. I love it. So, or you could just send us some material. We'll make our own.
Jenny.
Well, I'm just saying, I loved it. Or tell me where you got it, because I've been looking for it. Let's just do that, Tammy. Just tell us where you got your material. So the moose, if you want any of the giveaways, there was 5 things to 5 keywords, and just say all the right things and be 18. Or if you're not 18, have a parent, a consenting adult send us the stuff we can send it to. Is that it? Did we catch it all up? Please take a moment tomorrow and reflect on 9/11 and keep your loved ones close, straighten someone's crown, and pray for the Queen. Bye.
Nice.
That's what I do.
All right. Until next time.
Until next time. Happy stitching.
Nice.
That's what I do.
All right. Until next time.
Until next time. Happy stitching.